You laugh.
All right. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are coming and hanging out with us from. We want to welcome you to the Unit of Prosperity Hangout, Monday Night Hangout. And tonight you are going to be hearing some exceptional, extraordinary stories from real life people, real life everyday people sharing their real life results of what they're getting in this business that we call, that we know and love as DS Domination. I am Cherie King. I'm going to be co-hosting tonight with my co-host, Mr. Carey, Mr. Excitement, George. And so we have a full house. We have a panel here, a wonderful panel here of people who are just itching to share their story, and I can't wait to hear them. So make sure you stick around to the end. And so I'm just going to briefly share a little bit about my story, give you the Reader's Digest version of it. Again, my name is Cherie King. I am residing here in the state of Washington,
Turn the volume
formerly
down
from
on the side over
Detroit.
here. Turn the volume
Everybody,
down.
please mute out. Let me. Hold on, guys. Okay, there we go. All right, so as I was saying, I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan, currently residing in the state of Washington, and I'm married. I have 4 children. I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I used to be in the hair industry, and got burned out by that, and needed to find something to do from home because we had small children at the time. I was homeschooling and all that stuff like that, and I needed to find a way to make some money from home. And so I started trying out network marketing and failed miserably at that. And then I found out about internet marketing, dabbled in that a little bit, had a little bit of success, maybe 12 bucks, 20 bucks here and there. And then kind of got away from it, fell away from it after a while, and started doing other things. And then I decided it called me back. I loved, the fact that you can make money online. And so I initially went back to it after some time, and things had changed drastically from when I first got started. There were things like Web 2.0, social media marketing, YouTube, all that stuff like that. But what I found out was that I could promote and market my network marketing company using the internet. I didn't have to do any cold calling, home parties, all that stuff like that anymore. I could just do it all straight from online. But that required some learning curves and things like that, learning how to blog, learning how to build a list, how to follow up and market to that list, doing all these types of things like that. And the last company I was in before DS Domination was really focused on a lot of that. And so what I found was that it was difficult to build that particular business because most people just didn't want to have to do those things. And so I learned about DS Domination through my sponsor, Mr. Reginald Stinson, who is the I guess you could say founder of the Unit of Prosperity. And I just kept seeing him post these things on Facebook about little things he was selling here and there, selling like hotcakes and talking about this eBay and all this stuff. And I'm like, eBay, ugh, who wants to sell on eBay? I'm an internet marketer. And so anyway, but I kept seeing it over and over again. But really, what really piqued my interest was the fact that I knew Reginald and I were in the same previous company, and although he was having success, his team was not having much success at all, if any. But when I started seeing him posting screenshots and results that his team members were getting, that's what caught my eye. That's what piqued my interest into this. So I went on ahead, got signed up, slept on it for a while, still didn't really do anything serious with it. But once I did decide to sit down and just really dig into it, it was amazing, because when I first got that first cha-ching, which is, you'll find out more about that, but when I made my first sale on eBay, and then another sale after that, and another after that, and more kept coming, I knew that this was something that I had to share with other people. So although when I first got started, I was not intending on recruiting anyone, it was just something I was going to do on the down low, quietly, from the comfort of my home, not tell anyone about it or anything, but I couldn't keep it to myself. And so now I've built a nice organization. People, I mean, I don't even have to really recruit hard or do any of that kind of stuff that I used to do back in the day with the network marketing. I just post results and people inquire. They come to me and ask me about it, and I love that. So, you know, this has been the easiest business I've ever built, and you're going to hear more stories like this. People are just having awesome results in this business, and so I want to go on ahead and start introducing some of our panelists here, and I am going to start on my right here. We have Miss Charlotta, and I'm going to have her to come out. Could you unmute yourself? Charlotta, can you hear me? Are you there? Okay. Well, let's move on down to, I don't know, Sha'an, are you there, huh?
Yep, I'm here. Was that Charlotta trying to come in?
Are you coming out, Charlotta?
Yeah, just unmute the mic. Just click on the little microphone again, and it'll unmute it so we can hear you. There you go.
Me?
Yeah.
Yep, there you are. Now we can hear you.
Yay!
Oh, so glad to have you here.
I'm missing excitement.
All right, so just
hi, Cherie.
Hi, I'm so happy to have you. Charlotta is actually someone who is on my team, and I'm so happy to have her here sharing her success. She's been over there quietly making money with eBay, not really saying much of anything in the group or anything. So I'm so happy that you're here to tell everyone what kind of success you've been having.
I've been with DS Domination since January, I think the 7th of this year, and I just unleashed about 3 weeks ago. And when I unleashed, that was the beast, because I had like a 22 sales week last week. I had 22 sales in 1 week. That has never happened. I've been eBaying for like years. Last year I did it a little bit on the side. I did what they call picking. When you go to a thrift store, you buy some stuff and you list it. I've never had a week like I did last week. 22 sales in 1 week was amazing. And I was able to sell some things on Google. I've been sharing with some friends. I got my first sign up too. I'm dancing, y'all. I just got off work. So I'm just so happy just to be here. I am so happy to see people that I've admired for years, especially Cherie. I mean, I've admired her for at least 20 years. So to know that she's my personal mentor in this new venture, I'm going to be on the 10K club. I'm claiming that. Yes.
All right. All right. So now, from what I'm hearing, you sold. Do you have the do you have it playing in another screen or something?
Do you have it playing in another screen or something?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
I'm hearing an echo.
Yeah, close out the other window that you have open with the Google Hangout.
I'm hearing an echo.
Yeah, close out the other window that you have open with the Google Hangout.
Okay, how's that?
I think that's better. Yeah, I don't hear anything.
Is that better?
Yep, much better. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay,
yeah,
so
okay.
Yeah,
wait, I'm still hearing it.
Okay, so
Do you have the Hangout open in another window? Huh?
Do you have the Hangout open in another window?
No. Only have one.
Okay.
And that's your lovely face.
Okay. All right, I think we're good now.
Just lower your speakers. You know, your volume. I'll lower your speakers a little bit.
Okay.
Your volume. I'll lower your speakers a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to ask you real quick. So you've sold on eBay before you got
Okay,
started.
I've lowered
in
it. I have a
DSD,
big
right?
mouth.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you real quick. So before you got started with the business, right?
Yes.
And so, although you sold previously, you
Can
were
you hear
still
me?
able to learn. Yeah, I think there's a lag.
And so, although you sold previously, you were able to learn. Yeah, I think there's a lag.
Okay. Well, we're gonna come back to you. Okay, I'm gonna come back to you. Okay.
Okay. Well, we're gonna come back to you. Okay, I'm gonna come back to you.
She just
Okay.
passed out, guys. She just passed out. Hey, guys, technical difficulties, but hey,
Yeah.
we're gonna come back to you. Don't worry about it. Go on, Shree. Go on down the
All
line.
right. So now I wanna go on down to the beautiful Miss Sha'an and hear from her. She is really smoking hot in DS Domination. So, Sha'an, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started in DSD and what kind of success you've been having so far.
All right. Hi, everybody. I want to say hi to everyone I invited. And thanks for coming out and giving us a moment of your time. I'm Sha'an Williams, and I call myself the Millionaire Mompreneur because that is my goal, make $1 million soon, sooner than later. But anyway, I'm originally from Philadelphia. I live in Virginia near Washington, D.C. Currently, I sell cars, Mercedes and Volvos, and like Carrie, I'm a Marine too, so we got some Marines on the panel. And a lot of veterans with us actually in the group. Just wanted to put that out there. So basically my story, I joined mid-December and made my first sale the second day after I listed an item, and just steady cha-chings, cash register sales from the eBay app since then, so I'm excited about that. I'm also excited because I share the business a lot, mostly just through my excitement and my enthusiasm, and people get curious, and I'm always posting pictures on Facebook about what I'm doing, and I really wanted to get on this Hangout today because I wanted to let everybody know, and don't get us wrong, like we're not bragging up here, but I just really like to let people know this changes lives. Like a lot of us have been, we have a bias about internet business opportunities because of people in the past. But let me tell you, this is legitimate. This is a way you can make money. You don't have to feel ashamed to tell people about it. I say with integrity that I have an opportunity that can change your life. It's changed mine. So I want to let y'all know today I paid myself over $1,000, which pays my April mortgage. So I'm happy for that. And to date, I've paid myself about $1,675, but this was my actual biggest withdrawal from my hard-earned money through DS Domination, through this opportunity. So I'm just really happy about that because that's not even the money that I earned at my 9 to 5. And my goal is to work from home and definitely work from the beach and help other people do the same thing. So that's what I'm hyped about. Oh, and while I was here on the Hangout, somebody joined my team, so that's awesome. And also, so I have 118 people, 19 people now in my downline, and I'm excited about that.
Wow.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
I personally introduced 57.
Okay, that's awesome. Now, let me just throw this out there real quick. I forgot to do this in the beginning. Income disclaimer, results definitely will vary. Just because these people on this panel are making money does not mean that you will, but we are here to demonstrate what is possible. As long as you follow the training, you put in the work, but most importantly, you have to get started, okay? You can't make any money with it unless you get started. So there is a link below this video that says to join us. So whoever invited you out to this Hangout, make sure that you click on the link to get started tonight, okay? Because whoever invited you, they invited you because they care about you, okay? This isn't one of those hypey, scammy things, anything like that. This is the real deal, okay, as you're going to hear more and more as the stories go on. And now you just heard from Sha'an, and she said she just paid herself enough to pay her mortgage payment, okay? Now, I don't know about you, but I've been in many businesses before in the past, and I have never ever made enough to make a mortgage payment, a rent payment, a bill payment, any kind of payment, except maybe, enough to go out and maybe get something to eat, from a restaurant. But that's awesome, Sean. Thank you so much for sharing your story with everyone. Okay, so I'm going to go on ahead and mute you out, sweetie. Let's see. Okay. And now we're going to move on down to Mr. Sean. Sean, are you there?
I'm here.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thanks for having me on the Hangout tonight.
Well, thanks for coming out. So tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started in DS Domination and what kind of success you are having in this awesome business.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So I came from another network marketing company. I won't mention the name, of course, and I never made any money really before online. Like, like you said, maybe enough to pay for a meal or something like that, but nothing huge, right?
Right.
So my last sponsor actually sent me a note to join with him through DS Domination, and I didn't really like the guy, so but I saw the concept, right? And I had sold a couple items on eBay in the past, and I thought, this looks pretty cool. It was only 20 bucks. I was kind of at my wit's end with recruiting, and I was looking to make money online, and I saw this as an opportunity to, utilize a product and actually make some money with this eBay thing. And of course, I went and did a little bit of research, and I came across Reginald, and I saw all the things he was doing, and I signed right up with him right that day. And that was about late November. I think when I joined the Unit of Prosperity, there was just around 1,000 people, maybe under, maybe a little bit over. I can't remember. But it's crazy how we're just under 8,000 right now, like 4 months later. It's absolutely phenomenal. So this thing is just absolutely taken off for me. I mean, a lot of people here, they're making their sales their first day, first 24 hours, whatever. It took me a couple weeks to get my first sale. Okay, and I spent the first month kind of, developing my blog and just kind of sitting on the sidelines. It was Christmas, it was New Year's, I had family, all that good stuff. But when January rolled around, I really took my business to the next level. I think I added 40 personal signups to my team in January. I still remember the exact number in eBay. It was $7,118.62 in eBay. I went all in. I bought all the products. I had a good February and March. March has been crazy for me. I mean, I was on the phone with Reginald a few weeks back, and we were talking to him about our goals, and I told him I wanted to make 5K, and he said, no, that wasn't good enough. You got to make 10. And it put the pressure on because my wife was sitting right next to me, and I was on the Bluetooth, so she was kind of looking at me like, yeah, 10K, that'd be awesome. But I kind of laughed him off at it. But with all my Amazon sales, with all my eBay sales, with my affiliate sales this month, I'm going to be actually really close to that number. I was already doing some counting up today, and I'm close to 8. There's still a week to go. So this thing has just absolutely changed my life personally. To make, even if I stop now and make 8K in a month, most of that being done without even having to really recruit. I mean, March has actually been my slowest recruiting month. I think I've only added about 30 people to my downline this month, and I had a 40 and 50 person month in January and February. This has been all eBay and Amazon sales. It's just, this thing is absolutely taking off for me. My team is growing to almost 200 people, and it's fun too. I mean, the atmosphere we have here with the team, it's a great community. The Facebook group, the leadership council, everybody out there is just, it's amazing, and just the lives that are being changed every day. I mean, my success is great, but seeing some of the people just email me left, right, and center about how they've never made money online before, and now they're making money, even if it's just a few $100. Some people are only making that, and they're really happy with that. Some people just want to make $1,000 a month, and they're making that, and that's really exciting. And I've just never been a part of anything like it, and it's just absolutely phenomenal. So if you guys are watching this right now, like Cherie said, it's $20. And it's a life-changing situation here. You just got to click on the button below, get started up today, join our team, and it'll be the best decision you ever made. I can promise you that. I can promise you that. So that's a bit about my story. I don't really have much to say. I mean, I could talk to you for hours, so I don't want to take up a whole Hangout call, but that's just my story right there.
Those are some phenomenal results. That is just awesome. I'm so happy for your success. And
Thank you.
now, since you mentioned it, you mentioned a little bit about the community and everything that we have. So, I mean, how would you say that being on the Unit of Prosperity team within DS Domination has really helped your business?
Oh, I don't know where I would be without the Unit of Prosperity. I mean, the marketing system that you get back there, absolutely free. I mean, I'm not going to get into all the details, but just some of the tools that you're given for free. I've been in other network marketing companies, and I can tell you, I tell people this all the time, and they don't believe me, and then I show them. You know, people pay like hundreds, sometimes even $1,000 for the stuff that you're getting absolutely free. And Reginald Stinson, he's the top income earner in the company, or maybe he's number 2 now, I don't remember, but he's, you know, he's just an amazing guy. Like, he'll actually listen to you when you send him a message on Facebook. Like, I remember texting him on Facebook or sending him a message or whatever a few months ago, and he just wrote back in like 5 minutes, and I was super shocked that he actually responded to me. But that's just the type of team we have. It's a very tight-knit community. You know, it has a great leadership council that I've been lucky to be a part of and get to know some of the people there. And, you know, the people there are absolutely amazing. And we're all just regular people. Like, there's no gurus here. There's no, you know, hotshot network marketer who just comes in and sends a note out to his list and signs 1,000 people up. This is just average people coming on here, killing eBay, killing Amazon, you know, posting their results, doing the network marketing thing, and signing people up, and just sharing our successes with people and helping other people. You know, I have people in the group that email me that don't come in my downline, and I'm always answering their messages, and they're thanking me, and that's just the community we have here. It's not every man or woman for themselves. It's a community here, and we really believe in helping everyone and sharing everyone's successes. And, you know, I don't know why anybody else would join DS Domination and decide not to join the Unit of Prosperity. So again, like, if you were thinking about DS Domination, you just stumbled across us. Like, this is the team you want to be a part of right here.
Right, exactly. I feel the same way. And, you know, that is so true that, you know, because you can get into other businesses, and it seems like the only people that are having any level of success whatsoever are the quote-unquote gurus, and those who, like you said, came in with this huge organization or this huge email list, and then they come in and just kill it, you know. But this business and this team, I've seen so many people come into our group saying, oh my gosh, this is the first time I've ever made money ever, you know, my first sale, my first, you know, and that just makes me feel so good. And that's one of the things that I want everyone out there, all of you who are watching this Hangout, whether it's live or the recording, to understand is that we celebrate you no matter how big or how small the success is, okay? Because success is defined, you know, differently by different people. Some people think of success as, oh my gosh, I just made my first sale or my first amount of money ever in my life, you know. And then other people may look at success and say, well, to me, success means that I'm making enough money that I can quit my job, or that I did quit my job, I fired my boss or whatnot. And some people, it's making a mortgage payment like Sean. So, you know, we have all spectrums of success. However you define it, you're going to find it here, and you can experience it. Again, you know, just throwing out the disclaimer, results may vary, okay, because we don't know your work ethic. We don't know if you're going to come in here and just sit on it and be lazy, or we don't know if you're going to come in here and get to work. But if you follow the training, everything is laid out, and use the tools and the resources that are available on this team, the Unit of Prosperity, I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't have success, you know, no matter how great or how small it is. So thanks, Sean, for sharing your awesome results. And I am going to, you can go on ahead and mute yourself out for me, and I'm going to move on down to Mr. Sal. Are you there, Sal? Okay, I don't know if he's there. I don't. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go down a few more people and hit Mr. Excitement up down there. I can see he's itching to come on out and share his story with us, and to go on ahead and take the co-hosting reins from me here and introduce everyone else. So, Carrie, Mr. Excitement, you want to come on out and talk to us?
Y'all know what time it is. Woo! That's what I'm talking about, guys. Clap along, clap along. Man, guys, let me tell you, Carrie Mr. Excitement in the building. Thank you so much, Cherie King. Yo, guys, man, we do these hangouts every Monday. Every Monday, guys. Let me tell you, Mondays are depressing for so many people. Thanks to DS Domination. Let me tell you what happened to me today at work. Okay, to me today at work, just like some of y'all went to work, you know when you go to a corporate job and they change the rules on you, okay? That's what they did. That's what they did to us today. They changed the rules on us. They told us, well, we can't be talking to other coworkers while we at work. We can't use our phones, you know, while we in the hallway or anything. You know, we can't do this, we can't do that. You know, if you want to go to the bathroom, you got to take it at your designated times, okay? I'm like, oh my God. But guess what? I said, that's all right, okay? When I'm at my day job, I'm going to give them the 100% of effort that I need to do, you know, during the day. But I knew everybody else around me was getting so upset. Like, oh, look at what they're doing to us. Man, they're treating us like children. And I'm sitting there, I'm just like, you know what? Let them do what they got to do. Because this right here is not my life's altering dream to be at a, you know, at a job that you know, thank God for the job, you know, but to be at a job that just puts so many handcuffs on you. And you may be sitting there. One day you may be the happiest person at your job, and then the next day, waka, you know. So you have to say to yourself, where's your release? Okay, where's that button that makes you excited? And I always know when I get off work, what's going to happen? Okay, the phone's going to ring. The cha-chings are going to go on. They say, oh, you can't have your phone on at work? That's all right. I'll put it on vibrate. It's vibrating in my pocket. You know what that means? Cha-ching is going on in my pocket. Okay? I'll take a look at it at lunch. And I just want to say, when you find a company that gives you a peace of mind where you don't have to deal with the corporate garbage, okay, and you're not affected like everybody else because those people at your job, they have no other way out, you know. That's what they're thinking they're going to do until they're like the new retirement age, I think is 75. But me, when I'm at my job and I know I have DS Domination, I have the unit of prosperity, I'm cha-chinging on eBay. You know, I'm helping other people on the affiliate side get started and changing their lives. I have a release. My plea to everybody watching this tonight, there's a reason why we're blowing up every single time we get on a hangout. From Sunday with the Winning Women's Network, we killed it this past Sunday. They just missed it. Phenomenal panel of women. We come on Mondays and we rock the house. You see fresh faces up here. You see some returning faces because they're just so excited. They just want to get on screen again. But guys, when I saw this business, I blew it off. Don't be like me, okay? I've been in the game a long time. I thought at one time I was going to be able to make money stuffing envelopes. Stuffing envelopes. You guys been there. Some of y'all been there like me, okay? Y'all saw the newspaper ad in the back of the thing, you know, $2 per envelope. I thought, whoa, you know what? I could sit here and stuff envelopes, watch Jerry Springer, contact my boy, have him come over and help me stuff some envelopes, and I started doing the math in my head. $2 per envelope. Man, we could get like about 1,000 envelopes done and watch TV at the same time? Man, you know that was a scam, right? You guys know that was a scam. Okay? They sent you the same chain email that you sent with your $2 in a self-addressed stamped envelope, and they sent you the same copy, fax of list of names for you to go to do the same thing. Scam, guys. This right here is real, but I didn't take it seriously. Reggie showed it to me, and I joined my buddy Reggie as a favor. I've known him many years. He's never steered me wrong, but I was so disillusioned in the other company, thinking I was going to make it, you know, thinking I had what I needed to have to make it. And you know what? I may have had it. okay? But when you're in a business, a company where the primary big bucks, okay, the primary big bucks is made based on how many people you can have in your downline, now that's the Achilles heel. I may be able to sign up everybody, but if they can't join, if they can't sign up nobody, it's a done deal. And when I really woke up, which was about 3 weeks later, after Reggie showed it to me, and I missed out on 3 weeks of momentum. Okay, if you're on the fence looking at this, don't dilly-dally with this. Because this week, I believe it's the end of the month, at the end of the week, beginning of next week, that's it. This month is over. Next week, Tuesday, the month is done. And you're going to say to yourself, man, what did I do? What did I do in the month of March to change my life? And when I finally woke up and started really going at DS Domination, started really listening to the videos, like you hear some miraculous stories. I didn't cha-ching right away. I was a little slow because I was watching Roger while watching TV. That's right. I said it. I was watching Roger while watching TV, and I missed some of the key components of what he was really saying to concentrate on to make you cha-ching faster. Once I got that out of the way, it was a wrap after that. It was straight cha-ching city. But what I'm really proud about is when I get phone calls like I did from a female by the name of Bobby, who's going to be joining us, who's going to be joining the team soon. And she says, you know what, Kerry, I really wanted to contact you because I'm looking for a sponsor that, that can help me. I'm tired of joining teams, and when I join, there's no support. That does not happen at the Unit of Prosperity, guys. That does not happen here. And I know when I leave my phone number for somebody to call me, my whole team knows I answer my phone, okay? I answer my phone, and I've even helped other people that have inboxed me from the groups that's not on my personal team and gave them some pointers. So we're all about family here, and I can say that with my heart, that anybody that's looking to join, okay, that's looking to join, the Unit of Prosperity tonight, forget the more information button. You need to click the join the team button, because this is who we are. We pack out this thing, 1,300, 1,400, 1,500, 2,000, people watch this Google Hangout. You know why? Because we bring it to you real and we bring it to you live every week. Okay, we're not fluff, and we're not here for your little $20. Okay, we're not here for that. Okay, like Pam said, I'm gonna try it out. No, we're not about trying it out. We're about making it happen. So I'm really so proud about everybody in DS Domination. I'm really excited about the whole panel down here, and I'm really excited about my team. Where I just got a phone call from one of my team members, and he said, Kerry, you know what? I saw Reggie's video about the affiliate side, and I'm still working at my affiliate side. I'm still, trying to get my affiliate side up. But you know what's really good? I cha-chinged 7 times yesterday, and he cha-chinged 7 times yesterday, and he cha-chinged 4 times today. And he says, if it wasn't for the eBay side, I would not make no money, because nobody has seemed to join me on the affiliate side, but I'm making money without them. When your team tells you that, then you know you're in the right spot. You're in the right team. You're with the right company, and I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of him. So with that said, guys, we're going to move on down the line. But as I always do, before I even go, I just want to give y'all, I always give a tip. Y'all know me, Mr. Excitement. I always bring the crazy when I'm here. So for some of y'all already know, springtime is all coming and all that type of stuff. Y'all people in the UOP group, y'all seen the video. Y'all know what's going on. But I just want to share with you, again, the eBay app, right there, there's a little search box, okay? So when you click on the little search box, a little scan thing comes up, and it says scan, okay? Right there it says scan. That's called the barcode scanner. So now as springtime is coming, it's getting hot, you want to be inside those stores and see what people are selling on eBay. So I'm just going to show you real quick. You might think, oh, what's some of the wildest things people are selling on eBay? Well, I went to the kitchen and I picked up this little thing right here. It's called Lipton, okay? It's called Lipton, Lipton tea bags, peach flavor. So I pick up the app and I simply scan the barcode just like that. And then when you scan the barcode, it pulls up how many people is actually selling this Lipton thing on there, okay? And then you get something like that, guys, all right? You get something like that. There is people selling this little Lipton on eBay. This is crazy, okay? So you might say, well, you know what, yeah, Lipton is good, but hey, how many of y'all Smuckers, okay? Smuckers. Peanut butter and jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, because we make it happen here, guys. But let me tell you, you do the little eBay app again, you hit the little search thing, the little box pops up, and then you scan the little barcode. You scan the barcode right there on the Smuckers. It goes beep, and then it pulls up the results, and wow, look, there is people selling Smuckers on eBay. Guys, I say that to say this. This is not flipping rocket science. Click the join our team button. Join up right now. Start making money selling Jello pudding pops and Lipton iced teas. And let's get it done. All right. With that said, guys, we're gonna move on down the line to the next guest. And let's see. Nikki. Can you hear me? Let's bring Nikki to the stage. Come to the stage. Are y'all ready for your next comedian? Is she funny?
Not really.
Go ahead, Nikki. Let them know what you really like about DS Domination. What's been happening for you, and why the Unit of Prosperity is the #1 team to join.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Loud and clear.
All right. As you know, my name's Nikki. I am from Texas, but I work overseas in Iraq. I've been over there for about 10 years. And I started DS Domination towards the end of December. But, like Carrie said, I sat on it too. I really didn't do anything with it. And I'm mad at myself. I'm so mad at myself for just for letting that happen. Because the moment I sat down and started watching those videos and made myself post something to eBay, I got my first cha-ching in the first 48 hours. I mean, I want to say it might have even been a day. But I mean, that's how quick it happened. And the item that I sold, I had a 50% profit on it, and the moment that happened, it just changed my whole perception of eBay, of online, of DS Domination as a whole. And I went at it, and you can ask anybody that's in my family right now. This is, I eat, sleep, and breathe DS Domination right now. That's just how I am. If something works, then I'm going to devote my entire free time to it. And at this point in time, I've made I'm getting close to 9,000, and I'll be over 9,000 in profit, not in sales, in profit from eBay's alone. And that to me, being a first-time seller on eBay is just astounding. I don't have any history with this. I've never sold online. I've never sold anything online. And to be able to do something like that purely from the training that was provided, excuse me, by Roger, and then all of the support and the training that Reginald has with the Unit of Prosperity, the group. I mean, it's second to none. You can't beat it. And my goal was not to come in and to be an affiliate. I am one, so I mean, that's my goal now. But I didn't come in with that goal to recruit anybody. Hold on, I lost my phone. I didn't come on to recruit anybody. But I mean, at this point in time, I have 40 people in my downline, and then I have an additional 10 in my second and third string. So that's 50 people.
Wait. You said it. I like the way you said that. I ain't coming here to be no affiliate. I got about 40 people. 40 people.
40 people, and the thing is, I'm not even trying, and that's the easy thing about this. I'm not even trying. I am now, but I got the majority of my signups without even trying. I'm part of the co-op now. I'm part of all this stuff now. I'm using the training that DS Domination has given us. I'm using the tools that Reginald and Unit Prosperity is giving us. But those 40 people pretty much like started coming to me. I post on my Facebook all the time. I probably get on people's nerves, which is okay, and I try to post a little stuff here and there, and in between my cha-ching shots and stuff. But those 40 people have me. I think right now, my last time I checked, I'm getting close to $1,500 in commissions, and I mean that's astonishing to me. Just that. So take my $1,500 in commission, and I'm getting ready to round off $9,000 in profits. So I'm gonna be right there with you on this 10K club, and I'm gonna sport it loud and proud all over the place. Because this is it. I've only been in for 3 months. And name some other place that can happen. And I haven't found it. I don't know that it exists out there. Not to be this simple, straightforward, and so much support, so much love in the group. I love it.
Nikki, let me ask you, because that's just amazing. So we know you were brand spanking new to eBay. Now? Are you still overseas, or are you back home now?
I bounced between both. I was able. Well, I wish I could say that I had DS Domination to thank for firing my job, but I gave them the pink slip about 3 months before I joined. I'm still overseas actually. Did my own venture out there, so I'm still in Iraq, but I bounce back and forth between Texas and Iraq. Okay,
so that means when you in Iraq, because I saw your profile, I'm like, she in Iraq? How's she doing DS Domination in Iraq? Do they even got computers in Iraq?
With my slow internet, yes I am.
So you cha-chinging way over yonder. You're not letting nothing stop you. Because sometimes a lot of people let little stuff like, little stuff stop them in life.
Mm-hmm.
But you decided, no matter where I am, Iraq or Texas,
mm-hmm.
Listen to it, people, Iraq or Texas, she is still cha-chinging.
Mm-hmm.
Now, did you have like prior network marketing, business building experience? Because to put 40 people, she's a zero.
Big old fat zero, nothing. I've never done network marketing in my life.
So you brand spanking new to all shapes and sizes of the game.
Yes. Yes, and I have a team member too. I have a team member that I used to work with back in Iraq, and he's actually in Afghanistan, so he's feeling the struggle big time because he's even worse off than I was, or I am in Iraq with my internet connections. But he's doing it. I mean, he's doing it. He's making all kind of sales, and it's just we're able to talk over Skype, over Facebook chat. He's in the group. He's always commenting, and he's always liking posts and reaching out to people. And this man is in Afghanistan. I mean, he is on a base in the middle of nowhere, and he's able to get it done.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. I'm prior service Marine Corps, and I'm telling you, this is what I'm talking about. When we're able to help, for anybody out there, know anybody in the service right now, and they're all over. Normally it's in Okinawa, or Germany or whatever like that. Guys, you could be helping your servicemen and women in the military, still make money, just like Kevin. His last name is mad crazy, just like Kevin is, who's in the Air Force, making it happen. So we don't let anything stop us, okay? If she can do it, if she signs up another friend in the military, that's just a hint, guys. There's a lot of military people that would love to be able to be making some money on eBay, no matter where they're stationed on the planet. All you need is some sort of garbage internet connection that could just have you connected long enough to copy and paste. Man, that's real outstanding. So real quick, one last question. These 40 people, did you feel any stress or pressure? Did you feel like you was getting them into something that, they really couldn't duplicate?
Absolutely not. I refuse to even mention anything to people if I didn't think that this was a substantial business opportunity that they could actually get into. I'm a talker, so well, not necessarily a talker. I'm a texter or a typer, so I do a lot of my stuff over instant messaging or Skype and stuff like that. And I'll have a straight up conversation with them, and I'll tell them exactly how I started. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I just started. This is what I've done. If you need help, I'm here. I support the group. I let them know the group is there. I let them know about the Hangouts. There's just too much support here for anybody to fail. I mean, I'm not even saying the worst thing. The worst thing that can happen is you're not going to cha-ching in the first minute after you post your item. And if you think about it, that's not that big of a deal. I mean, let it sit there, list some more items, and give it a chance. So I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I have no problems sharing this with absolutely anybody.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Nikki. I couldn't see yourself in a hotel meeting, trying to get people in. You'd be like, well, I can't make it, guys. There's bullet shells flying over me, so I'm gonna have to pass through. There's no way you could do the traditional business of meetings and circles on the board in the spot where you're at, man. And this is what I'm telling you guys. It doesn't matter where you're at, as long as you take action. This works for everybody. Thank you so much, Nikki. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for your service and everything like that. Yo, keep that smile going, keep that energy going, and I can't wait to see you join me in the 10K club and above.
I'll be there soon.
All right. So we're going to move on down. Go ahead and mute yourself out. So we're going to go on down. I'm not sure where Sal is. Sal, you better pop that camera on. We filling up spaces here. But Don, a.k.a. Don, can you hear me, baby boy?
I'm here.
All right. Don, please let everybody know. See, I wanted to call you Don Juan, but I'm going to wait.
It's Mr. Juan to you.
That's good. Tell everybody your story. Let them know what got you into the Unit of Prosperity, what got you into DS Domination, and what has been your results since you've been in.
Thanks, man. Well, first of all, I'm here representing the old folks, and I'm actually mid-50s. I got 3 grown children and 3 wonderful grandchildren that just moved here. I live right outside of Philadelphia in Westchester, Pennsylvania. And my story is a little different. I'm actually retired. I was a vice president of a company. I've been a national business consultant, motivational speaker. I've pretty much been all over the place. I looked at DS Domination from a different aspect than a lot of people. I looked at it as a business, as a bona fide business model. When I retired, I started looking at different things that I could do because I'm still young, and I didn't want to do anything. And so I actually was invited to a network marketing meeting. And the day I was supposed to go, I accidentally ran across DS Domination. And first thing I said was, eBay? I said, my God, what in the Sam Hill's this thing? And so I started doing a lot of research on this thing, and I mean, I looked at everything. As you know me, I've owned my own company. I had a company that I actually invented a product that I was marketing, and unfortunately, in 2007, when the economy went down, it took my company with it. And I've always said the saddest thing I ever had to do was lay off 13 people. But pulled myself up by the bootstraps and went on with life. But anyways, when I was looking at this, I just looked at it from a business standpoint, and I said, you know what, this is a great business model, because one thing is I didn't like about network marketing, I never knew anybody that succeeded, and it really bothered me. And when I saw this cost offset model, it blew me away. And the fact that we were I don't want to say partnering, but we had eBay, and it fascinated me. And so if you know anything about me, is I'm a research nut. I don't do anything by accident. And so I looked at every single aspect of this thing. I spent 2 weeks in solid research, reading everything, everything I could find about it, and I decided to join. Now, when I join something, I don't halfway join it. And when I joined this program, I hit it running. And I might be the old man of the group, but I'm the baby among the panel. I joined the group about 3 weeks ago. 3 or 4 weeks ago. I went about a week just on pro. And then I saw the enormous potential here, and I went all in. And it's the best thing I ever did in my life. It's in the last 3 weeks, and my daughter's partnered with me now, and in the last 3 weeks, we average about 3 to 5 cha-chings a day. I told her today that I thought the sweetest sound in the world was a baby's laughter. Not anymore. I think it's cha-ching. And and so we and what is exciting, I did not get in here to be an affiliate either, but it's not hard. I've never sponsored anybody, and in the last 3 weeks, I know it's not 50 or 100, but it's 12. I've got 12 in 3 weeks without barely trying, and it's just because I refused to tell anybody about this until I had some success so I could see it. And now I got a big mouth, and now I'm spreading it all over the place. And anybody out there that's listening, I come from the aspect of if you just do consistent activity every day. If anybody went to my training seminars, I used to always talk about success is about doing proper activities, and not doing activities, but doing consistent, proper activities. I said too many people out there get them confused, and what they do is they do a bunch of activities, and they say, well, I'm busy. I said, yeah, so is the hamster on a wheel. He gets on the wheel and he just goes round and round, never goes anywhere. I said, listen to the tapes, watch the videos, follow Roger, and the group unit prosperity is phenomenal. There's not a question that goes unanswered in this group. And tap into this stuff, and I don't want to say guarantee because I don't know people, but I know the program, and if you do the work, I can guarantee you'll be successful. I mean, like I said, I've been doing this 3 weeks, and I've made like $900, and I don't think that's half bad for getting in for $19. I don't know about you, but I think that's pretty dang good. Exactly. That's me.
But Don, I gotta ask you.
Ask me away.
You said you owned your own corporation, right?
I did.
Okay. So when you look at the, in the industry, they talk about duplication.
Right.
Okay. So from a person that owned their own corporation, when you look at what Reggie's put together, right, as far as a system,
right,
that's in place, and we're busting at the seams at almost 8,000 members. How do you feel about what he already had set up for you so that you didn't have to try to go out? Because you sound like a person that says, you know what, I like to create my own type of thing, and do it my own way. But there was a system already in place for you. How do you feel about the unit of prosperity system that walks you through when you got started?
Well, Kerry, that's a very good question, and it's so funny because I am all about my personality is all about structure, and I believe that the secret to success is finding people that have already done it and just follow that path. And that's one of the things that excited me about this group, is that Reginald, and I've commented to Reginald a lot of times about his leadership and about the group itself. The fact that I could, as a professional businessman, tap into people that were that already were successful and had structure in place. It was very easy for me. There is, in my opinion, there is no stone left unturned. Is that if you come into this organization, you have help, you have structure. There's a lot of things, and I tell people that are listening, I said, Reginald's put things in place that are free to people that are in this group that you would have to pay a lot of money to get. And all I had to do was tap into those things, and I will give him 110% credit. That's one of the reasons that I've done well in the 3 weeks I've been here, is because of the structure in this company. And this organization, I should say.
Awesome, awesome. One last question.
Go ahead.
Because, from you owning a corporation, you have vision. Okay, because I think anybody that starts a corporation, they got to have vision past the fluff. Okay?
Right.
When you look at DS Domination and you look at what Roger is laying the foundation for,
right,
especially when he showed last year's eBay sales that he did, which was over $2 million in eBay sales transactions. where do you see this company right here, DS Domination, you know, sitting back from a corporate person, from one corporate person to another, looking at what Roger's laying the foundation for long term down the line?
Well, again, a good question. As a corporate consultant, what I look at is where's the company at in its growth. Because one thing is that you, in any corporation, to grow with that corporation, it's always good to get in pretty early in the structure. Is that and one thing is I like that what Roger has laid out is a solid structure corporation that get involved now is the time to get involved with this thing. I'm not at all saying that you can't do it much later, but why wait? I don't know how many times when I started my corporation, I've always told everybody, you join me now. You have no idea where we're going to go with this thing. These are the people that are going to be rewarded. And so it's the action takers in life that are going to be rewarded. And the fact of the matter, one of my biggest selling points to everybody that knows me and knows my business savvy is that now is the time, because this company is not even in its growth spurt yet. It is just starting, and pretty soon it's going to take off, and now is to be a member of it. So to answer your question is that the thing, I first listened to Roger for about an hour and a half one day, and the thing I loved about it was the absolute foundation and structure that he brought to it. And then I didn't even know Reginald. I got a hold of Reginald. I actually listened to Josh Jacobs and got involved with him, and then I was introduced to this group, and then the structure of the group just kept on going and going and going. I believe long term, because of the structure of this company, the long-term growth of this thing is just going to be off the top.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, there, Don. Let me tell you guys, there you have it. You got it from a fellow corporate, corporate person, letting you know from one corporation builder to another corporation builder that we are in something hot like fire.
Absolutely.
You don't need the more information button. You can get that. You can get that along the way. You need to join the Team Now button at any time. You see the chat box going crazy with our team members. Click the Join Our Team button now. Get involved. We're not going to steer you wrong. 8,000, close to 8,000 members busting at the seams. We're going to be at 10,000 members in the Unit of Prosperity no time soon. Thank you so much, Don.
You're welcome.
All of that wisdom. And yeah, I did friend you on Facebook. So yeah, definitely. I love that corporate side of stuff. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me, Kerry. Appreciate it.
Anytime. We're going to move on down the line to Lakeisha. And hopefully Sal gets his internet connection back, so we can get him on before we wrap up. So, Lakeisha, come on out. I'm not sure if you got your dynamic duo mom with you over there, but come on out. Let everybody know what's been going on with you in DS Domination. We're gonna keep this energy high. We're gonna keep it positive, and just let it rip, girl.
All right. Thank you so much, Kerry. Thanks for having me again on the panel. I get so excited. I mean, Monday used to be, a day that everybody dread Mondays, but for us here with the Unit of Prosperity, we're always so excited. And I, as being a panelist, I'm excited, but I'm more so excited to hear the excitement of Don, to hear Nikki's story. I mean, these people really make me feel so much joy just being a part of what we have here. I have been a part of multi-level marketing, network marketing, and direct sales for about 20 years. And I found myself burned out. I found myself anything that I put my mind to, I could be successful in, but then bringing other people along, and promising them, oh, we could do this and we're going to have success, and, just plug away and stay plugged in and all the things that we teach, and they weren't having that level of success. But I'm so glad to be connected again with, you, and to be connected again with Reginald in the Unit of Prosperity and everything that we have here to offer. I have several team members. Well, I think I have now 60 personal people on my team. But anyway, so many of my team members are having major success. Like I had one person who sent me a message over the weekend that she had sold 17 items in, the last 48 hours. And she was like, I want to share it, but for whatever reason, right now is not a good time for her to share the opportunity. So I messaged her. I'm like, okay, so you sold 17 items in 2 days and you're not ready to share yet? And she was like, yeah, I am ready to share, but I still can't. Right now, my hands are tied. So I said, well, you know what? Just continue to share in the group that you're, having success, because it inspires and motivates others. So, she's super excited. My mom quit one of her 4 jobs because of her, success so far with DS Domination. She has sold about 25 items. And here is a 61-year-old who is not tech savvy. I can remember maybe a month and a half ago, I was having to take over her computer with TeamViewer to show her how to copy and paste. And, I'm just super excited right now because she has finally grasped it. And she's, answering people on eBay that's bidding on this. And she's just really taking her business to the next level on her own. So I'm super proud of her for doing that. And, as you all have heard, if you're sitting on the fence, I know everybody got their cell phone, so just get out your cell phone while you're sitting on the fence and call somebody and tell them to bring you a ladder so you can get off the fence. Click the Join Now button and get started today. And again, like everybody said, we can't promise you anything because we don't know you. We don't know your work ethic. We don't know your work history. We don't know if you're going to do anything at all. But if you get started, you can plug in your 10-year-old and they can copy and paste some products on eBay and get you paid. So again, I won't prolong the time, but I'm just excited to be here for the month of February. Well, no, for the month of March, I haven't had a whole lot of cha-chings, but I decided to look more at the affiliate side, and the affiliate side is an option. But I'm proud to say that March 1st, I had about $600 in my affiliate account. And looking at it a couple of days ago, I have over $3,000 now in the affiliate side. So just to show you, whether you're cha-chinging or whether you're building a team and helping to change other people's lives, that is what I'm passionate about. So I'm just flat out excited to say that I have the option that I can do either one I choose or a combination of both. So click the link below, get started today, and we will hear you on your testimonial, next week, Monday.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lakeisha. So many people don't have, they can't even, like Don did just now. He has, I believe, his daughter in, he said. Okay, you got your mom in. I know people on my team, they got their whole family in. Okay, and it's as simple as, I believe one of my team members, he showed Roger's video to his 12-year-old son, and his 12-year-old son picked up on it and started, finding items and gave them to dad, to copy and paste and put on there, and boom, they cha-ching. So if a 12-year-old could find items using Roger's videos, there's no way that all the young people, all the middle-aged people, the older people, there's no way that anybody cannot have success with this, guys. It's really exciting. Get your family involved. This is not one of the things where they're going to, take you out of the will. You're still going to be invited to the barbecue and the family reunion this summer, thanks to DS Domination. They're not going to run away from you when you pull up and they'll be like, oh my God, here comes Carrie. Okay.
And Carrie, can I add one last thing?
Go ahead.
I'm also excited about this opportunity because of the fact that I'm a registered nurse, been a nurse for almost 20 years, and I know that anybody who has ever watched one of my videos or seen me, all I talk about is quitting my job, and that's just been a lifelong goal for me. I don't ever think I was supposed to be, working a job anyway. But however, on the serious side, for the last 3 weeks, I have gotten 24 out. I've only made 24 hours per pay period. Well, not even per pay period, per week for the last 2 weeks. So what I'm trying to say is I only work 3 12-hour shifts. And I've been canceled from my job, from the hospital. I've been canceled for one of those 3 days every single week for the last 3 weeks. This week will actually makes 4 weeks. But thanks to the fact that I have DS Domination, I'm home alone. And if I don't have money coming in, then I will be evicted again or have my car repossessed again. But fortunate for me, this little $20 deal is meeting my nursing income. So I'm not sitting at home crying or wondering, am I going to have to move back in with my mom at the age of 41 years old because I've gotten evicted because I don't have money, you know. And I had a discussion with one of my coworkers. She was like, well, education, you need education. Education doesn't guarantee success. So if you're sitting there, if you're a nurse, a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, whatever you are, you can use this supplemental income because now my plan B is about to become my plan A.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. Woo! Coach Lakeisha in the building. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lakeisha. We're going to move on down because I think Sal had some technical difficulties. And Sal, we're going to get you on the next Hangout. But as we turn it in, and I like what you said. You said education doesn't guarantee you success. With that said, guess who's coming up next? Okay? My man, the one and only, he's going to unmute himself. I'm sure he's going to unmute himself. You know, Mr. Reginald Stenson, because I figured he turned his camera on because he definitely wanted to come out and say something. When you say education does not guarantee you success, this guy is the pinnacle of low education and monumental success. So guys, school is great. You can graduate with a degree, still not find a job, okay? Or you can get a GED and become a 6-figure income earner. Either way, we're making it happen there. With that said, I want to bring out my sponsor, the guy that put me on, the guy that unplugged me from the matrix, okay? Because I was in shiny ball matrix, and a lot of you are still in shiny ball matrix, and you better hope you got a friend. You got somebody that cares about you enough to unplug the shiny ball matrix plug from the back of your head so you can start looking at stuff clearly and start blessing people without taking them through the ringer. With that said, guys, I want to introduce the man of the hour that's going to just wrap this whole thing up like Russell Simmons. You know, my boy, my sponsor, Mr. Reginald Stenson. Come on out, baby boy.
All right, appreciate it, man. And I apologize. I'm babysitting and taking care of my wife, doing a whole bunch of stuff back here. But I appreciate that. Also, man, you know, no education. You kind of made me sing kind of slow right there for a minute.
He has education. He has education.
Okay.
One of the smartest dudes I know.
See, now I got to make myself sing smart. Okay. So, all right. So actually, growing up in school, guys, I actually was pretty smart. I had a 3.0 GPA when I was doing work. But in high school, I decided not to, for whatever reason, got around the wrong crowd, and of course, ended up dropping out of high school. Later on, got my GED, went to college after that because that's something that my mom told me I needed to do, but it wasn't something that was really in my heart. Bounced around from colleges several years to keep from paying back those student loans to put them back in deferment. Some of you all are doing that now, but you know what I'm talking about. Putting them back in deferment, going back to school for no apparent reason, and I just really got tired of that because ultimately I would just create more debt. Ultimately, and knowing that I wasn't really going to use a degree if I was to get it, so I discovered network marketing at an early age because I saw it as an opportunity that will allow anyone, regardless of your background, to come in and make more money than a doctor. And I've seen it happen, and it is happening in this profession. But fast forwarding up to where we are right now, prior to starting in DS Domination, I did okay for the most part. First couple years in this profession, I struggled like a typical newbie. Aligned myself with the wrong person, you know, was jumping around in different companies literally every single day. That's no exaggeration. separated myself from that person, had success in one company, became a top recruiter, but I decided to separate myself from that company because I wasn't really making the money I deserved to. There was so much breakage in the compensation plan. Not to mention I wasn't making any money like I should have been making, and my team wasn't making any money at all. You hear that a lot, but it's true. From there, went to different companies, again, had success. Some people in the team was doing okay. But prior to this, I joined another company. I did okay for the most part, enough to sustain myself. But again, the team was struggling. So I began to question as to whether or not, was I doing something wrong. I began to question my leadership. Am I leading my team down the right path? So I kind of got fed up with it all. I actually made a decision to just let go of network marketing, anything to do with a home-based business and recruiting as a whole, and just take a break and just focus on CPA marketing or something that does not involve recruiting. So when DS Domination came across my desk, I wasn't looking for it at all. I actually saw it prior to, but I wasn't really into it at that time. I don't know, it just wasn't the right time. So it came across my desk again from someone that I respect, been knowing for a while, and he told me he was killing it on eBay, and that was something I always been fascinated with, because I've been trying to figure out how to sell on eBay for years, and of course not many people will tell you everything. So he told me what he was doing about DS Domination, long story short, and I signed up the same night because I'm like, hey, I can do this, I don't have to recruit, this is cool, this may work. So my first week in the business, without knowing what I'm doing, and I still don't know what I'm doing as a whole, but without knowing what I was doing, I actually made $1,100. It took me about 15 minutes to put this item up. I sold like 100 over the weekend. I don't remember which weekend it was. It was in September or October. I sold 100 of these items over the weekend, and I got hooked from that point because I knew that if I could do this, put up an item, spend 15 minutes, not knowing what I was doing, and make $1,100 in profit. Okay, this is not sales. Okay, you want to distinguish sales from profit. This was actually profit, and basically over the weekend, that the people that I have done business with prior that were actually putting in the work, giving it their all, that were really trying, that did not succeed previously, that they can come into DS Domination and make money right away. Not only that, if I did decide to go out there and recruit people again, I can recruit without conviction, because when I was in these other companies, it got to a point to where you was bringing people into something, but you was convicted because you did not know that they were going to make money or not. Every night, okay, you wonder, okay, I just signed this person up, but I honestly don't know they're going to make money in previous opportunities. But with DS Domination, for the first time, I can honestly say that I can recruit people into this without conviction, knowing that if they follow the system, that they have a realistic shot at making money with this opportunity, and it has been proven to do that, of course, with all the people that you see here on the panel tonight and the ones that you don't see. There's so many success stories. I mean, we cannot even count them all, and it's been absolutely amazing as to what happened. So regardless to where you are right now, this does not take any special skill sets to make money with eBay. Some people think that you have to have this eBay degree and all that stuff. I mean, everything is broken down in the training to a T. It's short, to the point, very specific. We do live training and all that good stuff on what you need to do to build a successful business on the eBay side. And once you get to the higher level package, also on Amazon, no technical skills whatsoever. If you don't want to ever recruit, you don't have to recruit ever, and you can still make a significant income. And that's what I love about this business. Here comes my daughter, so I'm gonna grab her, but she grabbed my mic. But anyway, that's what I love about this business, because your income is not dependent upon you building a team. Your income, you can focus on the eBay side and the Amazon side and just work that side if you choose to. If you build a team, like I said before, guys, you know that your team can make money. So if you're on the fence about this, if you're worried about can you do this, Right now, of course, I'm watching my daughter. My wife normally has it. She's sick. But whatever your circumstance is, guys, you can actually come into this and be successful. This is the first company, again, that it does not, recruiting is optional. Okay, it's optional. And most network marketing companies are home-based businesses. If you really look at it from a logical standpoint, you know, in order for you to make big money in those companies or money in those companies, period, you have to build a team. Now, there's nothing wrong with doing that, but however, in building a team, it requires special skill sets to build a team in a way that will make you the type of money that most people want to make if you're talking about 5-figure range, 6-figure range, or whatever. But with DS Domination, what's so special about it? Yes, you can do that, and when you recruit people, again, you know that they can make money if they follow the system. But on the flip side of that, if you decide to not ever recruit anybody, if you want to make a 5-figure or a 6-figure income, you can do it on that side of the business as well. And I'm a testament. There's other people that are not on here as well tonight that are doing this, but I actually proved it all year, basically. Since January, I've been making 5 figures in profits on eBay and Amazon without recruiting. Okay, 5 figures in profit without recruiting. So if the team decides that, hey, they want to quit or they want to whatever, blow themselves up, whatever they want to do, okay, that they want to go crazy and say, hey, I don't want to do DS Domination anymore. If I say, okay, that's fine, I'm not going to recruit anymore. Guess what? I'm still a 5-figure monthly income earner, and you can do that. And the unique thing about this, and I'm going to keep saying this because I want you all to understand that I don't know everything that there is to know about, you know, eBay. I don't know everything there is to know about Amazon, okay? And some people think that you have to. A lot of the questions, even for you all that are on the team that you ask me, honestly, I don't have a clue. And I'm not just saying that to blow you all off, but I just don't know about global shipping and all that. I don't know anything about none of that stuff. All I know is that I do what they say in the videos. I took it. I don't know everything, and I just take massive action. It's all about the actions that you take. You don't have to know everything. Everything does not have to be perfect. As long as you take action. When I first got started, guys, we were actually living off savings. Okay, I was in a point where I almost had to go back and get a job because we were tapping into savings. But I decided to take a risk because I'm psychologically unemployable, and I walked off a job site that I took, and I was like, hey, either I'm gonna do this for 90 days and we're gonna run through our savings and my wife is gonna probably cut me, or I'm just gonna make this work by any means necessary. And I took option B. I made it work by any means necessary. Timing and positioning is very important. And all you need to do, guys, is take massive action. If you're looking at this tonight, whoever invited you, you should really thank them because you have the same opportunity. You are allotted the same opportunity or afforded the same opportunity that everyone on this panel has, that everyone on this team has, to have the same results or if not greater results to change your life if you take massive action. So with that being said, click the link below, the green button, to get started now. If you do need a little bit more information, some of you all do, click the yellow button. It'll show you an 8-minute video that shows you exactly how the process works, but it's all about action. We look forward to working with each and every one of you all and coaching you all to success. But click the button. It's only $20, guys. Like I said, we spend $20 on things that are not fruitful for us probably each and every day, or if not every day, every other day or every week. So why not invest $20 into yourself, into your business, into your future today and get on your journey to success. Start creating your journey, start writing your future. Whatever you do, go ahead and get started, guys. Click the button. We'll see you all tomorrow. We actually have a Millionaire Mindset call. The person, whoever invited you, will get you that information. That's the next event. But go ahead and click the link, get started, and we'll see you all next week on this Hangout. Take care. God bless you.